It really hasn't affected us. I mean, other than detour, other than, just having to take a different route for people to come into work, it really hasn't had much impact on us.
Chris Veihl, Clinical Director at Crossroads for Youth, says M24 construction is the least of their worries. The construction that is affecting them is the detour along M24 before Drainer Road.
That is for, I believe, a brand new subdivision project that is going in on property directly adjacent to our South Campus. Yeah, that started about a year ago, and so they're now, they're actively in the process of getting their roads put in. They just finished the water pipes going in, so that's what you're referring to.
And is that going to affect you guys at all? I mean, being so close?
That's a great question. That's a great question. We are currently in the process of trying to sell the South Campus land. That is for sale. We have Crossroads for Youth. We have 320 beautiful acres here. The North Campus is approximately 158 of those acres, and we really see all of our operations being on the North Campus going forward. We really don't need the largest, the size of the footprint that we have right now. We just don't really need that. We're a very different agency than we were 10 years ago, and a very different agency than we were 25 years ago, when we would have 125 youth on this campus, and so we simply don't need that anymore. So my sense is that eventually that will sell, and that will probably also be a subdivision of really nice homes over there on the south side of Drainer Road.
And that's not the only thing being built around Crossroads.
We are very excited because we believe by about August 1st, we should be moving our girls into the brand new Mattis House building that we're in the process of remodeling right now. And that project, that was one of the projects that was seriously and directly affected by this pandemic, because obviously there was about a 6-week period of time there was no construction allowed whatsoever. And our original hope was to have the girls in that building by June 1. So obviously now we're looking at August 1 would be fantastic.
And construction has already started for the new house.
We have our administration building, which is currently over there, and also Summit House, which is our house for our neglect and abuse girls. And we are very excited because we believe by about August 1st, we should be moving our girls into the brand new Mattis House building that we're in the process of remodeling right now. And that project, that was one of the projects that was seriously and directly affected by this pandemic, because obviously there was about a 6-week period of time there was no construction allowed whatsoever. And our original hope was to have the girls in that building by June 1. So obviously now we're looking at August 1 would be fantastic.
Veihl says the community has been helpful with donations.
They have been absolutely fantastic. I want to put a shout out to the Oxford, Orion area chambers. There's been many, there's been Facebook groups. Oxford Mothers, I think, is a group, and we've had a few donation campaigns that we've launched during this time. We've did a bottle and can drive, which has been met with just unbelievable response. We've had just hundreds of bottles and cans that were dropped off for us. We've stashed them away and we'll return them. I believe that's actually pretty soon when they're going to actually return bottles and cans again. Wow, yeah, I think so. And we had a Facebook fundraiser drive for a new swing set that we're going to put for our new building that we're remodeling for our young ladies to move into. That raised $2,000 in less than a week. And then just having donations of art supplies and books and board games and anything that people think that our kids could use, we have just been overwhelmed with. So from that perspective, I want to say a huge shout out to the people out there and say thank you so much. It's very heartfelt and we appreciate everything, and continue it. We would love that. We have some other campaigns coming up that we're going to be announcing very, very soon. So I hope that they're received with the same type of enthusiasm.
Veihl says Crossroads for Youth hasn't been affected by all of the changes so far, and they're looking forward to what's to come. Reporting in Oxford, Alexis Ware, Oxford Community Television.